Once again, Nancy Pelosi effectively used the news media. I want you to listen to this, and then let's talk about it on the other side.
One point that I haven't heard made, and that is that Kamala Harris is not only the choice as a woman of color, she is the best person that Joe Biden could name. There are many people who would do no harm. There are many people who could be president. But to have those two combined with the person he had the comfort level with to serve, it's about governance, as your commentator said. It's about governance. So let's recognize her not only as the first woman of color to be vice president, but the best possible person he could have chosen to proceed into this election and, of course, to win and serve the American people.
That is very important. Many times when there's a first or where there's not a whole lot, the media and people in general tend to simply look at the external. Person of color, the person of color needed to be on that ticket. So we get Kamala Harris. And a lot of times people look at things as mutually exclusive. I remember when I worked as an engineer in several companies, the first thing people thought, quota person, you're there to fulfill a quota. It was never first to say, do you have the intellect for the job that you're doing? Now, by the way, both of those things are not mutually exclusive. It could be that one gets a job in order to diversify the place because they've already had quite a bit of implicit bias bringing people in. But secondly, that person is also qualified. You see what many on the right, and including some liberals as well, they make you believe that having inclusiveness or being intentional with inclusiveness mean that those who are included, not of the majority race, somehow are there simply to fulfill that bill and does not bring the intellect along with it, as opposed to thinking it's about time that all those with the appropriate intellect get to serve. Ironically, when choosing Donald Trump, nobody ever simply said, you should not have that job because you're simply too uneducated, too dumb, and not qualified for that job. And even now, the media treats the president as if he is real, as if what he says has some sort of value no matter what. So again, the double standard should end, and Nancy Pelosi did a wonderful job in twisting, in turning the conversation to put out in the ethos what needed to get there before she answered the question that was asked. I'm Egberto Willies, host of Politics Done Right, an independent news program. I post several news videos of interest every day. I ask you so kindly to subscribe to my channel, and please leave me some comments. Thank you very much.